And the tip goes to Esmeralda Morales, the Big Sky Player of the Year, and have been a scoring machine. The transfer from Portland State.
Montana State's just had dominating first quarters in this tournament, really coming out and commanding their presence on the offensive end.
And there's the turnover. We talked about Montana stepping up their defense. They're going to need to force some turnovers to get some offense. Danny Barch, honorable mention, all Big Sky with the basketball. Errant throw, knocked out of bounds. Montana State won both, but it was a close game, a one-pointer back in January. And in February, a very different game at 98-66, Montana State wins.
Matt Koenig just picking up where she left off. Montana just coming out with a strong man-to-man defense.
Caitlin Martin has been a force. First team all Big Sky as they get the ball to her for three.
Avery Waddington with the big board. She has certainly been a lift for this Montana team. The freshman. She's given Montana scoring and also that added length.
Waddington had the shot there. She gave it back. Matt Koenig
getting it done early.
Meanwhile, the Bobcats trying to find some offense. Weak side rebound, Montana. This is a very different story. Usually the Bobcats running out to the early lead. It's the Lady Grizz.
And right now the Lady Grizz settling into a half-court offense, and they don't like it. They want to get up and go and dictate pace.
The kick out to Martin. Got it!
In this championship game,
Danny Barsh, the kick out. Koenig draws two defenders. Risky passing by the Lady Grizz. Waddington
showing that athleticism. Montana keeping that key open for that dribble penetration.
The freshman out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Morales is off. There are a lot of Lady Grizz fans here, partly because the men are also in the championship. And what did Trish Binford say? It depends on what arena you're in on how well we play. But I think the Lady Grizz fans have come to Boise, Idaho.
Well, the Lady Grizz fans always show up, and I've known that since my playing days. Finding that urgency on the defensive end. They get a lot of the momentum when they make shots. Just scrappy and hands all over the ball. Huge turnover.
As Morales came in, she is now off the bench. Take a look at the graphic at regular season and the win in the tournament. Some Montana magic for the Lady Grizz. McClimate call.
They can do no wrong right now, picking right up where they left off. You're seeing some early turnovers for this Bobcat team, and if you're Coach Binford, you want to clean that up.
Taylor Cherrick runs into some traffic. Just a swarming Lady Grizz. Shot clock at 1. Pipton. Koenig trying to push tempo. And that's how it's done.
Montana is feeling it, getting offense from multiple weapons. MJ Bruno, huge three.
Picton.
MJ Bruno had the defensive plan of having to take on Taylor Feldman against Northern Arizona. She kept her to 1 point, and right here you can just see she's turning it into offense.
Happy-go-lucky, he believes they can do it, and they are feeding off his optimism. Picton has been a great scorer, formerly a starter, double figures off the bench. Nice move inside.
Marah Dykstra, they like to keep that key open for dribble penetration.
Dykstra with the rebound, the one and done. We saw them go cold against in the semifinals when they were just doing one and done and weren't working the boards. And what a semifinal that was, beating number 2 seed NAU in a shocker. Harris, the freshman, Oh, what a move.
Addie Harris. And wearing down these Montana starters that have played a lot of minutes.
Koenig draws the double team, brings it down, just able to pass out of it. Risky pass, and the Bobcats pick it off. Morales. Martin got it! Bobcats on a 10-0 run. They have clawed their way back into this game. McClimate call, one and done.
Nobody on the offensive boards for Montana. That's just a weakness of the 5-out. You're not always in great rebounding position.
Morales, Koenig has about a nanosecond between shot and game clock. Koenig guarded by Morales. The kick out to McClimate, call for three!
What offense for Montana.
All Montana. Big Sky Country coming out in full force. They love their women's basketball. Morales loves the three-pointer.
And right there, it just continues. Esmeralda Morales.
Barch is averaging double figures in this tournament. And there's a block by Montana State and a save. Great defense by Ella Johnson to create some offense. Morales. Man, that is tough to stop.
She just puts her team on her back. She's crafty.
And the Bobcats have the 1-point lead. The Lady Grizz came out on fire, but the Bobcats have leveled the playing field now. Somebody's got to help Matt Koenig. They all are expecting it. The dish out to Danny Barsh. That's her first bucket. Count it, and a foul. As Barsh, who's a 93% free throw shooter, makes it a three-point play. Grizz have regained the lead. The Lady Grizz. The freshman Chiric trying to get it to Morales. She wants to go to the WNBA.
Coach Binford hangs her hat on defense. It's the one part of the game she will not compromise on. She likes to keep those fresh legs. Every possession counts for Montana State.
Morales.
Oh, with the lucky bounce. Esmeralda Morales has been fantastic.
Fantastic showing by the MVP of the Big Sky. Can Montana respond? Waddington, she'll respond. Trish Binford said it woke them up. They had to reset. They had to get more aggressive on defense and get ready for tournament play. Morales, Chiric with the runner, and she is fouled.
Combination that he wants for tournament play.
Kylie Chiric, and it's coming in the second quarter.
So uncharacteristic, as they are a team that really likes to get to the line.
Lady Grizz find their offensive rhythm, and they can't find it now. Two times down the floor, Waddington and Koenig just off the mark, and it's one and done because the great job the Bobcats are doing on the boards.
You see Montana State just deliberate, composed, giving Marah room underneath.
Dykstra, the kick out to Chiric. Harris, the freshman. Again, two freshmen on the floor for Montana State. Gives you an idea of their depth. Give and go to Harris, and she's fouled.
Catches Montana on their heels. Addie Harris has given Montana State about 6 points off the bench. And you can see Montana State just wanting to work those gaps.
27-24 lead for the Bobcats. Harris for three. The shot from the corner, that will do it. Wide open is MJ Bruno.
Three for MJ Bruno.
Two minutes to go in the first half. Morales!
She gives Montana State offense when they need it. They get a hand on every ball, and you can see right there, Ella Johnson all over the basketball. And put the ball in the hands of your veteran leader, who's going to hold it.
Morales gets the screen. Morales! Wow!
It's fantastic. Reed spreads her team out.
A fantastic job. 16 points. She's got 2 threes, and she'll come out.
And you can see the triple team right there. And that is what signature Bobcat defense is all about.
1.8 left in half. Sherrick, and that is going to do it.
They have contributed to fantastic second halves.
Take a look at our first half stats. Montana and Montana State shooting better than 50%. So it's not that they're not shooting well. It's the turnovers leading to 11 points for the Bobcats as Morales begins the second half with the basketball.
And that's what Montana State has done throughout the conference and what almost led to an undefeated season.
Martin. And there are the Lady Grizz under the boards. We talked about how that needs to be a factor on both ends of the floor if they're going to remain in this game.
It's a disadvantage on the 5 out for offense because you are a ways from the basket. And if a shot bounces, you just don't have good positioning.
Martin with the rebound. Barsh with the miss. And they will push tempo.
Montana State's going to really try to do that and wear down this Lady Grizz team in the second half. Look for them to really push and attack the basket.
Izzy Bunyan is fouled. Izzy Bunyan, the sophomore guard, out of Wales. We have you covered for Selection Sunday once again. It all starts at 60. Has had surgery on her shoulder and her feet, but she stays in there and has played her 3rd consecutive game. McClimate called just short, gets her own rebound trying to kick out. Koenig with the reversal. Waddington, long rebounds. So 4 good looks for the Lady Grizz, Krista, but nothing doing there.
Montana State likes this ISO of Marah Dykstra.
In the corner, got it!
She had 15 second half points against Montana State in the first outing where the Lady Grizz played Montana State to 1.
Morales makes it a 10-point ball game. She now has 20. She has half of her team's points. And Montana needs to find some offense. MJ Bruno leads all scorers for the Lady Grizz. The switch, and Waddington makes it look easy.
This is the moment.
Mind over body is what he's saying. Just keep thinking it as the shot clock works its way to 8. Morales. Rebound Montana. Again, this is a second half Montana team. We've seen it all Big Sky. It's like they saved their best for last. Koenig into Waddington.
Waddington just coming on really strong for the Lady Grizz. She had 11 against Idaho coming in that second half.
And here come the Lady Grizz trying to put together a streak of their own. Barsh! Got it!
And here we see some of that Lady Grizz magic in the second half. Basketball is a game of momentum. Well, it's the aggressive play of Avery Waddington, taking it and attacking the rim. She had 2 nice takes, and then Danny Barch with the 3. These have been 2 players for the Lady Grizz that have come alive in the second half. Danny Barch with 9 against NAU in the second half. Avery Waddington with 12.
Couple size mismatches underneath. Morales just can't get the ball in. And some great defense by the Lady Grizz. Morales has 7 on the shot clock. Morales, the floater, gets it!
She has McClimate call on her and is able to finish with room. Just impressive. Impressive offense.
Situational awareness. As Trish Binford says, she's got a great basketball IQ. Wants a couple scouts to look at her from the WNBA because while some say she's undersized, she's got it. Matt Koenig's got the roll. They're looking for Morales. They're not able to get her the ball, and it's stripped.
Just great defense from McClimate call.
2-on-1, Barch, and it's picked off by Picton.
Just one too many passes for Montana.
Chiric to Morales, and she's fouled.
She just creates that little bit of separation.
Senior out of Spenaway, Washington. In Bethel High School, she makes 1. She's got 23 points as Morales checks out.
They will put you to the line.
And Morales carrying the load for the Bobcats so far. Matt Koenig trying to get it done. Draws into traffic. And they're going to call a jump ball.
Last year in the inaugural year, again this year, a second-team all-conference player. That is her signature defensive move with those long arms.
Officials have been letting them play here in Big Sky Country.
She is the top freshman in the country in steals and steals per game. Also giving Montana State added offense. The Montana product from Roberts, Montana.
They're trap again.
Right there. Good defense by Taylor Chiric and Natalie Picton. And this is Bobcat defense. Speeding up play, making it difficult for Montana to get into offense. Aggressive signature defense.
Lady Grizz are in a drought, but Koenig ends that drought and continue her scoring prowess.
She's certainly been that missing link, is what Coach Binford refers to her as. It had to take the right person, though, to fill with this team that had all the other pieces. They just needed that guard experience and expertise.
Nate Harris continuing to work on the officials as he is looking over to Matt Koenig and calling the play.
Montana looking for the dives, trying to give space in the lane.
Oh, nice look. Oh. Coming together at a time when it matters most. It's a 2-point ball game. Morales in some trouble. Martin for 3. And now the Lady Grizz are working the boards.
Matt Koenig's going to hold it for 1. One last play.
Montana out rebounding Montana State by 1. Oh, there's the reach-in foul.
Matt Koenig just hung on to it a little too long in that last drive.
And that will do it.
Big Sky Conference Coach of the Year in 2016, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2025. She has not had a losing season in the last 18 years, and she's the winningest coach in Montana State history, men or women. It's an impressive resume for Coach Tricia Binford.
She's got some work to do as Montana won that quarter 16-10. They took the first and third, but a commanding 21-9 in the second quarter for the Bobcats has given them the 2-point lead with 9:30 left in this game. Trying to find some offense. That'll get it done. Waddington's got 8 seconds on the clock. The kick out. Koenig takes 2 players to the bucket.
Good anticipation on the take. Shot clock ticking down. 2-point game in this fourth quarter.
We said to watch the fourth quarter because of the fresh legs. Do the Bobcats outlast the Lady Grizz? There's a block from behind.
Montana has numbers as Esmeralda Morales slow to get up, and Matt Koenig making her pay.
Again, the Bobcats have the 2 freshmen out in Chiric and Harris.
Just defensive pressure from this Lady Grizz team. Shot clock ticking down.
Oh, good give and go to Harris.
What a great read.
But the Lady Grizz have come alive here in Boise, Idaho.
This game reminds me a lot of the first time that these two teams met on the 25th of January, where Montana State won by 1, but Montana put up 22 fourth quarter points against the Bobcats.
Climate call right on cue. There's been 4 lead changes in this game so far.
Corner uncontested, and she knocks it down.
Good find underneath as they get Dykstra. If Abby Schubert 11 can get hot. Danny Barch.
You'll notice 2 key players on the floor for Montana State, and Esmeralda Morales and Marah Dykstra, both first-team all-conference players.
Picked in with the rebound, and she's fouled from behind.
She set Natalie Picton up for that play.
Northern Colorado taking on Montana. That's later tonight. Big Sky Men's Championship.
You got to credit this Montana defense.
You have Barch covered by Morales. They just missed by Montana. They kick it out to Waddington. Barch with the rebounds, and they're going to call Morales for the reach-in.
Keeping Montana alive. And right there, Matt Koenig.
Morales, the spin move. Boy, she is tough under pressure. Waddington has it blocked. And there is all defensive team cheering. And the Bobcats, we've seen them, they will slow it up and play clock as much as they can, even with a 2-point lead.
Well, it's offensive composure for both teams right now as we get close to this 2-minute stretch. And Marah Dykstra, just the long arms.
Bruno. Out of bounds. Time is on the side of the Bobcats. Does Montana State slow it up here, Krista?
You want to take every tick off the clock. There's no urgency for Montana State, and you got to put on that defensive pressure if you're Montana.
And they're going to use every bit of the clock. Morales now will get the offense in motion. Martin, the look inside, the spin move. No, Danny Barsh with the big rebound and a timeout.
Avery Waddington with 11. MJ Bruno with 11.
Barch will inbound the basketball. They are second best in the Big Sky from three-point land. Waddington.
You see that defensive pressure.
Waddington will go strong to the hole. Got it! Timeout. Taylor Jensen will inbound the basketball. Picton to Morales, hoping to get fouled. And it's stolen!
Huge steal by MJ Bruno.
Koenig to Barch.
Gets it! Danny Barch hits the biggest shot of her life!
Martin will inbound it for Montana State. What a great game we have in Big Sky Women's Tournament play.
All the fans are on their feet.
Dykstra, they're trying to get it to Morales. Dykstra is going to take it herself. Dykstra with the miss and the putback.